Hey guys, Georgeazoid over here. Welcome to another episode in the unboxing series. Now today we have the Stream Deck. This is the Stream Deck from Elgato, the 15 button MK1 version. What it means is it's got 15 buttons and it's the first generation. There is an MK2 currently out right now, brand new. This is $130 if I'm correct, and I believe it's $150 for the MK2. The major differences between the two is I believe they've made some kind of adjustments, like where the cable goes, so it's a little less annoying to use. I did opt for the MK1 version, largely because I got it at a really deep sale, or a pretty deep sale, where I finally said this is a good enough time, I want to do this, it makes sense to me. And sometimes, you know, just going the affordable route is in fact the way to go, especially if you're getting pretty much all of the features anyway. So I did get this for $94 plus like taxes and stuff. And although this sticker really bothers me, I apologize in advance if the sticker's here. This really bothers me. If anybody that's watching this has been hanging out with me on stream, for example, for the last few years, you probably know this really bothers me. And there's nothing I can do about it at the moment being, but this is where we're at this precise moment. When I ordered it, from the point of ordering to the point of me literally receiving it, it was just 12 hours. In 12 hours, I clicked buttons and received this. And I want to install it and connect it and start using it literally tonight, ASAP, so that I can start using it in my streams immediately. And that's why we're doing this unboxing. This one right now. So let's go ahead and do it. Again, this is the Elgato Stream Deck. It's got 15 buttons. I was on the fence about the 30 and the 15 buttons. I think I'm creative enough, maybe. I don't know. I know I could definitely work with the 15 button. I think I could have come up with enough ideas for the 30 button. But at the end of the day, you can set up buttons as folders, and then in those folders, they'll have additional options. So that's always something I can do. And maybe I'll allow my creativity to flex in that direction. So let's go ahead and open it, because I tend to take forever. Most of my intros. I am sorry about that if that bothers anybody. Actually, before I open it, here's the box. As best as I can show you. What they did to get it to me in 12 hours, they basically just pulled it out of a bin and slapped the label on it and sent it right over. Which is both awesome and terrible at the same time if you're someone like me. And there it is. Now, I don't know all of the differences between the MK1 and the MK2, but what I do know is that one of the key differences is the placement of the cable that connects to the PC is extremely unintuitive, or not the best, whereas they fixed that on the MK2. I'm just going to deal with it because at the end of the day, you know, honestly, I've spent a lot of time, money on getting this stream updated, getting the YouTube updated. Even the unboxing series has got upgraded in like 3 weeks or something like that. And it set me back a little bit. I mean, it's not a setback. It's like looking forward to the future, right? So I went ahead and I made the concession of saying, okay, fine, I won't get the new cool, but I will get this MK1 version. Because again, I got it for $94. It was, I think, like $10 off already. And then it was like another $35 off or something like that. I don't know. Something along those lines. It is what it is. Anywho, let's go ahead and open it, and I'm going to enjoy the fact. Look at this. Oh my goodness, this is actually a really neat box. It's cool. This was very simple. I love this. This kind of packaging I enjoy. I love when you open it and you're immediately greeted with the product. You can look at it, immediately enjoy all the aspects of what you're looking forward to the most. And in this case, it's seeing that little front for that first time and just already being elated with the idea of the buttons, the things that I'm going to be pressing. That, to me, this is the way. This is what I should be greeted with whenever I'm opening a box. That's my personal preference. And I love that about the Series X and a couple of other products. That actually the power surge protector that I just uploaded a video on as well. So let's go ahead and just take it out, and we are going to do that. Ooh, okay. So it's got like a quick start guide, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, and then, oh, okay. So the cable's already connected. Okay, I thought you had to connect it yourself, but no, it's already connected. This is both a good thing and a bad thing. It's bad if it ever breaks, because then you can't actually replace it yourself. It's good because it's less likely to break. Anybody that knows about technology at this point, or at least has worked with technology on an intimate level, knows that things that are already pre-connected are less likely to break. But again, the trade-off is that you can't replace it yourself. This goes for like phone batteries as well. If you can take out your phone batteries, those batteries are more likely to go bad for a number of reasons than the ones that are already pre-soldered onto the actual phone itself. So it's, again, a trade-off. There's a lot of conversation about stuff like that on whether this is good or bad. I can tell you the pros in that scenario is that in this case, you're less likely to deal with a faulty cable, but the major con is that you cannot replace it. So you're looking at probably a whole unit replacement, unless you know how to open up and like solder and stuff like that and do it yourself. You're looking at getting in contact with Elgato and having them replace the unit for you. This is a brand new unit, so it's not a refurbished unit or anything of that nature. I am pretty excited about that. Although I'm not against refurbished, I definitely like new when possible. And I guess this is the, yeah, this looks like the little holder right over here, so that's kind of neat. Okay, not really sure how it goes. I guess we could figure that out in just about a moment. All right, I'm sure we could figure this out with some instructions. I don't know what's wrong with me. Why? Okay, yeah. Wait, no, that's not it. Oh, okay. So I see that there's something that's supposed to be there in the middle. Is this? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I think there's something in the middle. Let's see. I have this habit of not using instructions. I'm sure a lot. Ah, there we go. Oh, there's two. Okay. So what is this? This is. So do you, oh, okay, so, okay, no, it doesn't go past here. So this secondary piece doesn't go past here, but this one does separate. So what, can you do two? No, you can't do two, so you leave that there. But if you want to go lower, you can, and then you just use that one, and then what, this goes like this? No, that doesn't make sense to me. Maybe, okay, so you just leave it like that. Okay, and then what? It's just like a secondary support over here. Okay. So you can either leave it like this, right? And it'll connect on both points. And you can do it as high as like that, or an angle like this. Or you can actually just go all the way and then do this like way lower angle in case it's maybe really close by and it's right next to you. I could see a lot of people maybe using that one, but probably most people are going to use this larger stand over here. This is my guess. Just because I'm sure the Stream Deck would probably sit a little further away, if that makes sense. At least that's what I think. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if I actually have it just full on all the way this way. I'm pretty sure. I honestly barely see the difference. Yeah, I barely see the difference, but it's there. It's definitely there. Okay, anywho, so at least we've got that figured out. And then I guess you just slide that over here, right? Yeah, okay. Okay. So then you do that, and then, yeah, so you see this cable here, from what I understand, is further inside, so it's less likely to stick out at the top, which is probably going to make it easier to wire without bending the cable. So that's, I know, one of the key differences about the MK1 versus the MK2 is the placement of this cable, and I can already see why that was some kind of like direct feedback that was provided that needed to change. And yeah, I can completely agree. Just looking at it, this is definitely not optimal, because even I can tell that I'm going to have to like bend it downwards, which is never a good thing for a cable. I do have to bend it downwards to go and route it if I'm going to place it over here. And what I assume is going to be the spot, it's either going to be over here or it's going to be over here. Either way, I'm pointing it like you can't. It's going to be in front of one of my displays is what I'm trying to say. But that said, the buttons do feel nice. They feel pretty easy to press. The stand does a good job of holding, which is awesome. Like, it doesn't really, it moves a little bit, but it's very little. It's very little, actually. Yeah, this is cool. This is great, actually. Very simple, straightforward, right? I'm not going to do a video on like the actual setup itself and what I end up doing for functions. Like I can tell you right now, like I'm going to make one just for the mute, to mute my mic, because everybody knows that muting in my mic is a huge issue both on Twitch and YouTube. So I'm literally going to pour out, I don't know, maybe this one right over here, that's going to be, or this one up here, and that's going to be muting or something like that. I'll have one for turning off my cameras, maybe one for pressing play on music and pausing music might be the next two. So that's literally like most of these already are taken. One will have my game capture card. So then I turn on the game capture card, I guess, theoretically. I'm not sure if I can actually do this stuff, but this is what I think I'd be doing. And then one is for the like be right back screen. One's gonna be for the ending soon screen. So like all stuff that I don't have to click right away. It'll make it easier. And that's already half the buttons literally used right then and there. Now some of them I might, once I start getting better and starting coming up with more unique things that I can add to this to, you know, just add more flair to the stream itself, I could see myself using the folders and then combining some of that stuff. Like I can go and then maybe hit like, okay, this is for my music, so I'll hit the folder and then it'll be like press play or pause or something like that in there, and then I'll just hit one of those two, if that makes sense. And then for like the BRB and the ending soon and the starting soon, maybe I can combine that all into one folder. So I can kind of see where I would use my folders, and then I don't know what I would do with the rest of those buttons if that's the case. But for now, I'm gonna make it simple and just make all of my main functions over here, like hitting record while I'm streaming, not having to go and move my mouse over and just like hitting the button and it starts recording. Maybe put that in a folder where it's both on and off, right? In case I need to put it as two different things. I don't think so. But in the event that I do, I can put it in a folder, or I can just occupy two buttons, whatever. Long story short, this is to make it easier so that I need to not mouse over things as often. And I know you could do keyboard shortcuts and stuff like that, but this really condenses it into one kind of like no-brainer spot, if you will, like an area where you can easily focus, create a muscle memory of just hitting things, and you don't have to make any adjustments, especially while you're in the middle of a game. The last thing you want to do is let go of the mouse or anything like that too much, and then like having to move over one of the hands to a different part of the keyboard. That's my reasoning about it. I can leave this right by my mouse or by my keyboard, either way, and then I'll just hit whichever hand, like it'll be close by and it'll just be kind of a quick hit. That's just me. Maybe I'm reaching on that. I don't know what you guys think. I don't know if anybody here has already experience with the Stream Deck itself, but I can't say I do love it. I think the device looks great. It's very simple, elegant. I really wish the sticker wasn't here. Man, that makes me so sad. I don't know what to tell you about it, but it does make me sad. I don't really think there's much more I can talk about. It's a very straightforward box. There's nothing behind this box over here. You have that information there. This comes up top over here, and that's where the cable goes, right up top over here. We've already pulled it out, and this is the way it goes, and that's it. You just connect it, and you set up. So that's literally what I'm going to do right now. I'm just going to literally connect this and start setting up as soon as possible and get going. That way we can have this added to the stream, and, well, for that matter, YouTube, so I can stop forgetting to mute and unmute. Guys, I swear, sometimes I hit the button and it doesn't unmute. Sometimes I hit it and it just, that's one of the key reasons it's so stupid that I spent money just to, anyway, whatever. Anyway, so that is the Stream Deck from Elgato. Again, this is the MK1 version with 15 buttons. I'm very excited to get it connected. But you know the drill. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification to let you know when my uploads actually go live. I have a fairly aggressive upload schedule, so Monday through Fridays, I'm doing my best to keep up. Please comment. Let me know what you like, what you don't like about the videos, and so on and so forth. That way I can make them better for the future. If you don't say anything, it's not going to tell me any. Like, I'm going to have to guess on my own. And if I continue going in a direction that you don't enjoy, how am I supposed to know? I can't read your minds. I can't read your minds. You can't read mine, I can't read yours, right? It goes both ways. Let me know how you feel about the video. Like it, comment, subscribe, so on and so forth. I also stream on Twitch. That's why I mainly got this. I stream most nights of the week, at least 5 nights a week, pretty much on average, but more often than not, 6 nights a week. So that's usually Tuesdays through Sundays. I'm also on Instagram and TikTok. I'm starting TikTok very soon. The account is ready. Go ahead and follow it right away. That way you can be on the up and up when I start getting my upload schedule going for that. Georgeazoid all across the board, no matter which platform you look for. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm very happy I was able to do this on the spot. I literally just got it, and I didn't make it wait because I wanted to use it right away. But guys, do me a favor, and always remember to be good, be great, be grand. Goodbye. Bye.